Hey Tell-You-Tubies, it's me, Kenneth Bear, back with my 21st episode and the first episode in Season 2 of Hedonist Confidential. And in just a few hours, they're going to start that supercollider at CERN in Switzerland. And everybody's like, what's going to happen? Is it the end of the world? Well, you know, it got me to thinking, what if it is the end of the world? Would you be able to say that if you just had a few hours left, that you had actually liked what you'd done with your life? This is my little reminder to you. I myself don't think anything's going to happen. But if it does, wouldn't you rather have had a lot of fun with your life than have just thrown it away and not done anything you wanted to? And it brings to mind some of my favorite movies as a young man. The Omega Man with Charlton Heston, or the one that George Papard did with Jan Michael Vincent, Damnation Alley, based on the book by Roger Zelazny. And another great one that not many people remember from the 80s called The Quiet Earth, which is nicely done, and it's the closest to this of all of them. It is out on DVD from Anchor Bay, so look it up. It's very nicely done, very powerful and understated at the same time. But this has always been a fantasy of mine. Just for a week, I'd like to see what that'd be like. Just to have a city to yourself and run wild and go shopping by backing a truck through the door and start loading stuff in. However, you know, I'm not that social of a critter, but I do have some people out there, and you know who you are. And people that are on here, like DJ Schmally and the Illuminoids, and my good friends like Andy and Denise and Amy and Megan and Chris and Thor, and yes, that's his real name, and Rob, and my beloved Peter. I wouldn't want a world without you. However, I can think of a lot of people I would like a world without. But they only give me 10 minutes on a video, so what you gonna do? Hopefully we're gonna have some new midnight movies coming out this fall. We're already planning a few Hammer double features on weekends during the month of October with my favorite holiday. I'm gonna upload some Halloween videos. Me reciting Halloween-type poetry of sorts. I mean, for instance, long day and a muscle relaxer for back spasm. That'll do that to you. And sorry, Lush Bubbles. One, I'm sorry I didn't include you in that. And also, I don't have any that orange bubble bar that smells like cinnamon that's good for your back. So, anyway, sorry, that's a great riff, it always catches me. So, oh, and thank you Illuminoids for mashing the monkeys with Devo. Inspired, I don't know how you do it, but I've seen all the horror imagery, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if you made a deal. Hey, that's where all the best music comes from, and it did come out around the time of the year that supposedly a musician can meet Old Scratch at the crossroads. And a big hello to Chris Cooper, Coop, the guy who does the devil artwork, you know, like my tattoo there, and the big fat devil girls like on that Lord's Acid album, and his lovely wife Ruth Waits. Very glad to have made your acquaintance, and Peter and I look forward to dinner with you at Peter Luger's when you come to New York in February. And also April Winchell. April, looking forward to seeing you at New Year's. So, summer in New York's, it's hell. I'm sorry it took me so long to sit down and get a new episode up, but one does what one can with what one has, so there you go. Did have a lot of fun. And okay, Ben Gray, and I'd miss you too if something would have happened. Even though we've never met. Listen, mate, I gotta tell you something. I saw The Dark Knight. Saw it last Saturday with Peter and Thor. And I gotta tell you something. I wasn't that as impressed as I thought I could have been. A lot of hype. Didn't really... I mean, it was fun. And that Two-Face is great. He's a Neil Adams drawing come to life. It was beautiful. However, it didn't quite do it for me in some spots. Case in point, there were at least 5 points that movie could have been cut off and it would have been a great movie. However, a little too long. And also, above anything else, you don't vilify the Caped Crusader. He's a hero, and he's not created to frighten or terrorize the innocent. He only frightens wrongdoers, and that's my biggest beef with it. You don't spit on the Dark Knight's cape. Not done, sunshine. Sorry. Well, it's kind of short for now, because just in case that thing goes offline and we disappear in a big singularity, I want to send all my love to all of you and let you know that you are all very important to me. But I don't think it is.